Hey guys, greetings from Cambodia. That's right, the Khmer land. That's where we are, and more specifically, we are in the capital of Phnom Penh. And I want to talk to you guys about something. If you are like me and you use one of these travel websites, like whether it's Trip or Booking or Hotels.com, any of these sites, and if you, well, a lot of the recommended hotels are going to be Riverside. You see where we are? Because this is the Tonle Sap, and just down there it meets the Mekong. So this is a really nice area, okay? But here's the thing. The hotels that are near here, okay, I'm going to show you, like this whole section. Okay, these are all considered, a few blocks back, it's all considered the Riverside area. And when you're online, most of the hotels that you're recommended will be in this area. And that's not a bad thing. Well, the issue is, these are, you know, they got restaurants, cafes, legitimate businesses, but mixed in all amongst it is, it's kind of like a red, kind of mixed in. It's not purely a red light district, but there's plenty of that. I mean, you've got a few streets here that just have a bunch of these, you know, hostess bars or whatever, and there's a bunch of girls sitting out front, and they try to call you in to go inside their establishment to have drinks with them. Okay, now the reason that they are, you know, congregating and focusing on this area to open their businesses is because this is where a lot of the expats naturally come, because it's, you know, you got the river here, it's just a great area. So the, you know, the travelers are coming here, some of them are bringing some money, and that's why all these little, you know, hostess bars opened up, because you got people that are struggling for cash. They need to make money, and this is, you know, it's the oldest job in the oldest profession in the world, right? That's what they call it. So it is what it is. I'm not placing judgment. You know, some people might want to come tour here, and I'm not placing judgment on anybody. I'm just letting you know that that's just the reality of this city, and I'm not placing judgment on them, on those ladies. I'm not placing judgment on any travelers that come here. What I've noticed is it's a lot of older Western men, you know, and by older I'm referring to anything like, let's say 55 up to like 80. I mean, I've seen some old dudes. These guys are out partying hard. It's pretty crazy to see. If I even live to be 80, there's no way I'll be out partying. There's just no possible way. But there's some tough old guys out there. But being that this is, you know, like you've got these nice hotels, the Riverside Hotel, Lux Riverside Hotel, and all this kind of stuff. But look at all these, it's bar after bar after bar. So I'm just letting you know that if you come here and you book a hotel, you might be bringing your family. Just be careful, because there's a chance you may end up in this area, which is good, but if, you know, what if you're bringing kids? I mean, you may not want to expose them to this kind of stuff. All that said, I do want to show you guys around, because I'm here, you know, my hotel's in this area, as are most foreign travelers' hotels happen to be in this area. You're just kind of thrown into the mix. So while we're here, why not make a video, right? So I'm just gonna walk up the street. A lot of these ladies, they don't like being filmed. Understandably so. I mean, most of these ladies that are here are not really here because they want to be. A lot of them are here because, you know, just from my experience traveling and talking to people, the common trend or storyline is that it's typically a single mom down on her luck. She needs money, and a mother will do anything for her child, you know. And some of these women, it's kind of like they're kind of sacrificing themselves for their kids, right? Because they want to provide for their kids. There's no father present, and a lot of these people, I'm sure they come from the rural areas and come from very poor families. So that's why they're here. It is what it is. I personally, this is not something that I'm interested in, but, you know, we're gonna scope it out and just show you guys how it is. You know, there's a lot of countries that have these kinds of places. So it's just a reality of life, whether you like it or not. With all of that talking out of the way, let's get the video started. I'm just gonna do a walkthrough and see. Hello. They don't want to be filmed. I understand that. Hello. lot of these basically hostess bars. I mean, you see one bar and look how many females there are out front. A lot, okay? And in this video, I'm sure you'll see a lot of Western guys, particularly older Western guys. That's mainly what you'll see. So when I booked my hotel, I literally had no idea that this is where I'd end up. And it doesn't bother me. My hotel room is quiet. Nobody bothers me. It's a legit hotel. Got a good price on it. But the good thing is I don't hear any of this noise in my hotel room. That's the, because if you're not careful, you might get like a room right here on the corner. Hello. And you know, if you're trying to sleep, that's not exactly what you want to hear. You know, drunk people shouting and girls giggling and now one thing I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to do, is I'm holding my camera with both hands very tight and close to my chest, because the Cambodian New Year is approaching, and I've heard that thieves like to come streaming past on their motorcycle and just snatch whatever's in your hand. So ladies, if you got a purse, guys, if you're on your phone, be careful, because I've had locals and expats tell me they just say don't walk down the street talking on your phone, because somebody will drive past and snatch it. Nobody's attempted that, but I don't give them the opportunity to. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. I don't blame them for not wanting to be on camera. I'm not going to go right up to them and stick a camera in their face. I mean, from this distance, you won't be able to pick them out specifically, but this guy here, he's giving out free tickets to the gun show. Nice. Oh, I haven't had a cider in so long. Thatcher's Rose cider, apple. It's only 4% by volume. I was wishing it was like 7 or 8, but it's okay. If I can get if it's a decent cider, I'll be satisfied.
1 hour.
Oh, no thanks.
1 hour, my potato.
No, thank you. A lot of fruit for sale here, but here we come upon another hostess facility. Wow, that's amazing. It's pretty crazy out here. To be honest, this is crazier than what I saw in Bangkok. By far, actually. Much more lively and noisy and festive. This gastropub stuff that I keep seeing everywhere. What is that? I've been out of the US for a long time, but that's kind of got like a hipster kind of feel to it. Is my gut feeling right on that? I don't like the sound of it. Gastropub. It sounds like food that'll give you gas. One bar after the next. And it continues. We're on a different street. So pretty much all these streets. You see what I'm saying? If you book a hotel here, you're gonna get recommended this area, and this is what you'll be in. And like I said, I'm not judging it, but for people who might be bringing a family, I mean, you might have, you know, 10-year-old kids or something. I know for me, I wouldn't want my kids in this kind of area, but everybody's different, right? And the thing is, I mean, there's the river right over there. A lot of these restaurants, because the expat community is so big, they've got good food, and even if you want Western food, I'm sure it's probably good, because if the expats, they're probably over here opening businesses, they're coming here to eat, and a lot of these people, a lot of these Westerners, they want to eat Western food. And I've seen a lot of stuff from back home on the menu. So, I mean, food options, whether you want Khmer or Western food. But the thing is, mixed in with it and intertwined is this, you know, kind of wild aspect, the wild side of life. So basically, we've got this little strip, and then this is going to be the last one, because it pretty much all looks the same. So this is going to be the last road that I venture down. Kind of once you've seen one street, they pretty much all look the same. But this one's kind of cool. It's got all the flags. They're preparing for the Cambodian New Year, which is going to get pretty hectic, pretty festive, and pretty crazy. So we'll walk down this street. This will be the last one. She's not shy. I mean, for me, honestly, it's pretty overwhelming. I feel pretty uncomfortable. I feel pretty uncomfortable because it just feels awkward when they start like shouting at you and saying, "Oh, come over here," and you know, it's definitely a unique experience, I'll say that much. I mean, you can see there's a big expat community here. Almost all of these corner restaurants, they're big, they're well lit, they got music playing. Hey. So if you want Western food, or wow, what's going on over here? Stopping traffic. It's kind of like a Cambodian piñata. Alright guys, on that note, I think we'll pretty much wrap things up. You've pretty much seen all there is to see. This is what the area looks like. They've got whatever you want to eat. It's a great area for food. It's a great location in terms of sightseeing in the city. But do know that there is this element here as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you'd like to stay up to date with my future travels, which I've got a lot of interesting things coming, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, it would also help me out a lot if you just click that thumbs up. It really, all this stuff helps out with the algorithm. And I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comments section below. So until next time, take care of yourselves and have a happy Cambodian New Year.